Hey everybody, Joe Haygood here, aka mclazyj. We're back. It is what day is this? It is Friday. You'd think I would remember that off the top of my head. But yes, it is Friday, and we are playing some Thirsty Suitors on what I'm gonna call Feisty Friday. So something a little different. I don't have mashed potatoes today. I have Cheerios. We tried this website. It's called Marti, M-A-R-T-I or IE.com. We saw it on the news here on KTLA, and it's a place that sells. It's not expired food, but like they take stuff from like Sprouts and whatnot, and anyway. Anyways, this place Marti, so like they deal with a lot of places like Sprouts and Whole Foods, and they take food that they have a surplus of. So maybe it's not selling as well as it's supposed to, or bought too much, or they have a ton that's going to expire in like a couple months. They, mind you, I'm not sponsored anyway by this. I'm just bringing it up because I changed my lunch Cheerios because I got a 12 pack for like $3, $4, or 10 pack or 12 pack of these. Normally these are like $1.50 in the store each, and sometimes you can get a 4 pack for $5. I got a 10 pack and I got it for I think $4. Like I said, $3.50, $4, maybe $4.50. So I got double the amount for less than what you would get a 4 pack for in the store. So
there's rice soaking.
What about it?
We're having biryani for dinner. Lamb or chicken?
Look closer. It's parboiled rice, not basmati. We're going to make uttapam. They are thicker than dosas and topped with onions and green chilies. I might as well teach you the method while you're here. Start by washing your hands.
wash your hands. Oh shit. Damn, I did terrible washing my hands.
Adequate. The first step is to grind the rice.
That's the worst.
And then grind every house has its own proportion, and you just have to get a feel for the consistency of the batter.
So is this Bhatti's secret ratio that she handed down to you, or Dad's family's?
It's dosa batter and I'm familiar. Of course it's my mother's. Don't tell your dad I said that.
Save it for when you really need to get out of something.
Less chit-chat, more grinding.
Oh shit.
You almost did it correctly.
We blew that first one.
Tyler always loved my uttapams.
Does she not come over anymore?
No, she does. I've talked to her a lot more than I've talked to you these last 3 years. Just because you broke up doesn't mean I can forget. She's like a daughter to me.
Amma.
Ah, forget it. Mix the rice batter and the dal batter together till they combine. I have some leftover idli batter you can practice on. You could be a decent cook. Someday. I suppose I should be glad that Tyler does still come over despite everything. But it doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm saying anything.
What is it?
No, it's not.
When Amma says it's nothing, it's death.
Time to chop up the onions, coriander, and green chilies. Let's keep it simple today. It was fine. How much validation do you need?
Jeez.
It's Tyler's mother. Do you know, she hasn't spoken to me since you left home.
I can't believe Auntie Anissa would blame you. That's completely unfair.
Dare you to say that to Auntie Anissa's face.
Don't even joke about that.
I'm a mother too, Jala. How can I blame her? If Tyler had been the one to break your heart, you think I wouldn't do the same thing?
We were so entangled. Our relationship involved so many other people. My family, hers, everyone at school. It was too much.
Love is entanglement, Jala. It spills over. It's messy.
Anyways.
I didn't know, Ma.
Sorry. It's a problem if you're eating lunch when you're streaming.
We've barely spoken.
Half time you got food in your mouth.
How would you?
But
Let's not just stand up. Mix
Yeah,
all
I
the
talked
chopped up
about-
ingredients into a bowl and add a pinch of salt.
last time I've been working on doing more exercising.
Your dad would say you did well.
And
But
I have to
I'm not
admit,
your dad.
it's been going pretty well. The first few nights I did a lot of like Beat Saber, like 20-30 minutes of Beat Saber.
Add some oil to the pan.
And I
And
know
light
some
the
people say,
stove.
well, you could just be sitting in place.
Don't you think we should talk about this some more?
I try to move my legs around and kind of move so I have like constant
I
kind of
said what I
aerobic
had to
going.
say. It's
And
done.
I really try to exaggerate through my motions when I'm playing
Spoiler
Beat
alert,
Saber.
it's not done.
Amma.
So I feel like I'm getting a better
Come on.
burn.
It's lighting a stove, Jala, not solving quadratic equations in your head. Move it.
Oh, I missed that last
I've
one.
already given you too many compliments today. If you really want to do something useful, you could hurry up and have it out with your sister. You two are really giving me so much stress. Why can't you talk to each other?
What if we do talk, but she doesn't forgive me?
So you're both avoiding each other, just for different reasons. I didn't raise my daughter to be a coward, Jala.
Whoa,
mother.
Mom just came straight out and
can I
said
say?
it.
The reigning guilt trip champion of Timber Hill shoots, and she scored.
Could you sound a little less excited about my emotional damage?
But it's so fun to watch. You know, when it's not happening to me.
I'll just add some water to the batter then.
Yes, Jala.
I missed one.
I knew you had my cooking genes. The pan's hot. All right, let's fry the uttapams. Pour a ladleful of batter into the center of the pan and add the toppings after a minute or two. Once the base is nice and brown, flip it without breaking it apart.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the bit that I always get nervous about.
It's quite simple. Just don't fling it to the ceiling or drop it on the floor. Think you can manage that?
Uh-huh. Let's...
Good. But don't get overconfident.
Oh, almost 3 stars. Mom's gotta try it.
One uttapam coming in hot.
It is acceptable. But all in all, entirely unmemorable. Let's say nobody would write a poem to this uttapam.
Do people really write poetry to uttapams?
Oh, Jala, my cooking's inspired many a poem. Also 4 marriage proposals and a small but extremely violent riot. I have a collection of that poetry somewhere here. I'll dig it out for you. Perhaps it will provide you with some much-needed motivation.
Time to go see our boy, our next ex. That could have been a better combo.
You want to dance with me? All right, meet me at the dance floor. I'm not...
What is happening?
You really think you could keep up? Because I don't slow down for beginners.
If anything, you'll guide me, right?
What are you, one of the Cubs? Do you need help with calculus?
Oh, that's what it was. She was one of the... That's right. She was one of the leaders there when we took her on.
All right, enough chit-chat. Shut your mouth for once and let your body talk instead.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Careful with your knees. We might be foes, but I do respect my elders.
I was breaking hearts, taking names, and striking fear into the souls of Timber Hill's aunties while you were still sucking your thumb. Even if I gave you a couple of years, you'd still never catch up to me. That's pure talent, baby.
Uh-huh. So are we doing this, or are we doing this?
I want to set this dance floor. I never do half-stepping, and I always go full throttle.
Oh, I probably just
Fine.
asked for
I
trouble.
want it on the record that I'm only doing this because I love this song. The fact that not even your ceaseless yammering can ruin my vibe right now, a testament to how good it is.
I think I've made a horrible mistake. Well, fire department was yelling at somebody.
Wow.
Huh, where's that fire when you skate?
Yeah, you're not so bad yourself.
Watch it now. If Diya hears we're getting along, she might get the wrong idea and then eat me alive. And not in the fun way.
Skater to skater. What's fun without the element of danger?
Ha, when you're right.
Not too bad. Almost 5 stars. Almost 5 stars.
Indeed.
Yeah, let's give it a
Marinating on
shot,
what you
shall
say
we?
to me for years. Better to just get it over with.
Yeah, like I'm gonna have
I'm
to cut
short on
these
time,
donuts
so
out.
forgive me if I skip the meaningless small talk and speak directly. I've got the talent search I'm organizing and judging. I've got deadlines. I've got bills. I've got social obligations. I wouldn't disturb my peace.
I did some Ring
if
Fit
not for Tyler's well-being.
for the Switch last night.
Oh, I get it. You're the only one who has Tyler's best interests at heart. Unlike me, huh?
Let's give them some credit. They did also humble brag about how booked and busy and important they are.
You make people feel special. You gas them up so much they don't realize they've been completely isolated. I'm here to make sure you never rope Tyler into that cycle of torment again.
What if I'm not trying to rope Tyler in? Okay.
Andale moved
So
to
we didn't
America
have our-
from South Africa in junior year, just after Jala and Tyler had one of their more dramatic breakups. The entire class ended up taking sides. As the new kid without any idea of the complicated history between them, Andale became a battleground in their romantic rivalry.
You started
Okay.
confiding in me about your relationship with Tyler, getting my sympathy, making me believe your version.
Okay.
I thought Tyler was a monster.
Don't you have an
and I
independent
felt for
mind?
you. Forget the false pretenses of our brief relationship. You stole years of friendship with Tyler from me. That's what I can't forgive.
Don't deny we had a spark. You were new, exciting. You didn't have any preconceived notions about me.
And the fact that Tyler was the first person to speak to me had no part in it? You only became interested in me because you saw how much Tyler and I had in common. We shared perspectives you could never understand. I don't need resolution from you. I don't think you can actually change. The one thing I do know, your cruelty has no bounds. You struggle against your culture, but I embrace the support mine gives. You are trapped. You are lost. That's why you jump from one relationship to the next, while you lie, cheat, evade. You're searching for a home, but you're looking in the wrong place.
Wow. He does seem a little judgy, doesn't he?
Wow. You clearly spent a
But I
lot
gotta
of
admit,
time cataloging
so-
my faults and analyzing. Is that easier than
The
holding
Ring
the
Fit
mirror
Man,
up
it
to
really does
yourself?
put you through a
I'm
workout.
not returning cruelty for cruelty,
Not
John.
gonna lie.
Even though it would
Like,
be
you
entirely
have me doing
justified.
squats and
I-
jogging in
your
place,
ancestors are
speeding
turning
up,
over in their
knee
graves.
lift
Mine
runs
are standing shoulder to shoulder
over the
with
head. And that resistant
making you
band actually really
stronger.
does work you out. Like I was, weirdly enough,
Looks like
I wasn't
Andale's
as
so mad
sore
at
as
you,
I
they're having a
thought I would
personality
be.
crisis. I mean, it's obvious Andale replaced you as Tyler's best friend the moment you left town.
Like I thought I was gonna be so sore this morning because like last night I could feel it. By the time I was done, I was like, oh, my abs, my shoulders. But weirdly enough,
Don't
I
you
didn't
think
feel
they're
as sore,
being
and
a
I
little
actually am
overprotective
really
for
encouraged to do more
just a
today.
friend?
So, are you and Tyler, like, together?
Seriously, Jala? Unlike you, I can care about someone without trying to sleep with them. You'd love it if I lost my cool like everyone else, wouldn't you? I refuse to...
Oh shit.
Hinting.
I'd respect you more if you could just admit that you're here for you, not for Tyler. The spirit of Timber Hills!
Oh shit, I let go.
Even just asking you to care about other people is...
Jealousy is not a good look.
Your individualist woe is me. Me and my feelings first. American whining...
So, are we still pretending this fight is about Tyler, or are we over that?
Tyler's the only reason I'm even entertaining this ridiculous joke.
So So, persisting in the delusion. Got
I wear whatever self the occasion calls, and this occasion calls for your annihilation, Jala. I don't want to make changes to my body, and I know what I'm shaped like. What people assume when they look at me. When people say non-binary, they think of someone petite, non-threatening. Not me. Sometimes I think, why try so hard to fight the inevitable? Maybe if I conformed, I would be recognized, understood.
We don't just fight the battles we can win. Sometimes you have to fight because that's the only thing that keeps you sane.
What do you know about what it's like to be perceived in a way that's completely different? You know, I used to wonder if the reason you and Tyler could live so audaciously is because you're so American.
You're so
You come
American.
from a culture of the future, always thinking about who you could be, not who you must carry within you. You had the privilege of being anything you wanted without question, and you chose to be the worst. You know, it's so funny how when we met, I was doing really bad, and you were just the queen of everything. But now I'm successful, sexy, and financially covering my parents, while you're crashing at home and everyone hates you. So funny, girl.
You seem like you're trying really hard to convince me you're doing great. I don't know, Andale. I'm getting the distinct feeling you're not as secure as you claim to be. In fact, I'd say this little performance of yours reeks of insecurity.
Maybe a few top notes of desperation?
You know what? Fine. Maybe my culture can't handle me. Maybe my family won't ever be able to understand me. Forget them. My real family is the friends who never judge me and never
Damn,
question
did he just have
My
his health
heritage
bar go
hurts.
all the way
Why
up?
bother? Throw me in that melting pot and put on.
Yeah, you really sound like a cool, collected person who definitely doesn't have strong. Wait,
What always happens when kids break from a traditional upbringing?
I can definitely.
No, really?
Indeed.
Don't you dare pity me. I'm telling you I'm better than you. You hurting me changed me for the better.
Yeah, you've changed so much, you've completely spun out. Just look at yourself. I don't think you have any idea who you really are. You're just bouncing from one.
Fine.
Yeah, but I forgot how
Fine.
much that
truth
that
is,
ring fit really does do what it's
I'm
supposed
scared
to.
of being disconnected.
I really
The
felt
idea that
my
my family
thighs when
and
I was doing the
community might reject me
squats, and the
hurts more.
overhead, even like the ring press in, doing the leg lifts. It really is a good package.
I'm all over the place. I only tell my
And like it
parents
had
good
me
news. I
really
only tell my
going at
friends
like
funny
15
stories.
minutes in. Now, granted, I haven't worked out in years. Like
I'm
worked
afraid
out,
I'm going to be
worked out.
found out as a fraud in my
So,
industry. I'm beyond boundaries.
like-
But am I beyond understanding?
To
Well, I
get back
always
into
feel
it, I was happy to be
impossible.
able to do like 20 30 minutes a day. Now my goal is obviously to
I
do
don't want
more
to
than
compromise
that.
who I am. I contain multitudes, feminine and masculine, so that I'm all of these things and yet defined by none of them alone. God, it feels so good to just say that all out loud. I feel stronger.
Wait. Did we just accidentally give our opponent
I meet so many people, none of them. I thought you were someone I could be whole with. What if...
Why did we never have a three?
Because you were too busy playing out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm adaptable.
Yeah, I was thoughtless in high school. Newsflash, we were all teenage.
I've spent a lot of time not being able to stand being myself. I kept looking for someone else to validate me, but now I know. I'm the only one I'll ever need.
This clearly isn't about Tyler or me. It's about you and the pressure you're putting on yourself.
Damn, what taunts do I need for him?
There's no can, only will. I outrank you in will, power, and will.
I don't recognize you. In fact, I'm not sure if you
What I should have recognized is that most 17-year-olds don't have 5 entire scorched earth brains. My skills were not the kind that coddled middle-class kids like you give themselves to be interested.
All right, all right.
admit it. You still wear some of the clothes I lent you junior year.
There we go.
My skills were forged by not the kind that coddled middle-class kids like you give themselves to.
Auntie!
Do our big workout.
I'm adaptable, resilient, rooted, and I promise you this. There's no can, only will. I outrank you in will, power, and willpower. So I...
Hey, it worked. It's the Matrix.
You know what, Andale? I'm happy you and Tyler are friends. You've been a better friend to her than I have, hard as that is to admit. I'm sorry that what I did to you two got in the way of that. It was selfish.
It was stupid.
Stupid. I know you don't owe me anything, but I really am trying to be better. I hope you can give me a chance to prove that.
I have to admit, this conversation has made me realize I have myself a little less figured out than I thought. For now, I'll reserve judgment.
Send me a text if you ever want to talk. I mean, you've clearly...
Hey. My man. Well, yeah, it's probably sleepy time. Alright, to home we go. Now, that pretty much leaves us all of the
By my count, you've confronted
exes,
all your
except for
exes.
Tyler. I don't know if we have to
Tyler
fight
by
her or
now.
not.
Unless
we've
there
been
are
helping
others,
her
I
with
don't know, but it should be fine.
Why did I have to
Skate
go
park.
out with so many people who hold grudges and have exceptional memories?
Maybe a nice amnesia next time.
You could just hit your head repeatedly and hope you get amnesia.
Huh.
I still have no idea what to say to Tyler. If she even wants to resolve things.
Think of it this way. No matter what you say or don't say, it can't get much worse between you, can it?
Wow, that was cold. I didn't think the old man had it in him.
What I mean is, you've come this far. And with Tyler, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Let's make pomfret fish fry. Start by washing your hands. Very good.
Okay.
First step, score the fish. You almost did it correctly. Pound some ginger and garlic together. Well done, Jala. Touchdown. That's what they say in basketball, no? Add the spices to the ginger garlic paste. Try to feel the proportions, I knew you had my cooking genes.
Ha.
Really work the marinade into the fish. Very good. What else do you expect, Jala? A parade? Light the stove and heat the oil in the pan. Even Party would approve. What am I saying? Maybe I should lie down.
Ah!
Now we fry. I really am an incredible teacher.
3 stars.
How is it, Emma?
Crispy on the outside, flaky in the middle, spicy, a little acidic.
So, perfect in every way.
Your overconfidence will be your downfall, Jala.
Okay, gotta go to the body shop. Bunny chow. Let's go see Auntie Chandra. All right.
Wow, this is a very intimidating group of women.
Jala, thank you for coming. I called you all because we need to talk about what's happening with these kids in town.
You really picked Jala for this job? Salma can't stand her, and I'm pretty sure Aisha has a burn book full of her yearbook photos. No offense.
Offense very much taken, thank you.
Soundy wouldn't let me in. She was my only option.
Oh, yeah. It has nothing to do with the torch you're still carrying for her.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you sounded jealous.
Come on, Tyler. Aren't we all on the same team?
So you're taking her side?
Yes.
Who's jealous now, freak of the night?
Say one more word and you lose a bun.
You wouldn't dare.
Try me, princess.
Wow.
Ladies, my shop is not the place for a cat fight.
Oh, good one, Auntie C.
Didn't 2 librarians pull each other's hair out over you right here last week?
What?
That's not... Ladies, let's remember what this is about. The kids. Do you think you're getting through to them, Jala? Convincing them to kick that Soundy to the curb?
I'm cautiously optimistic. You can count on me.
Famous last words.
Seriously. Uh-oh. They're ganging up on you now.
You have the same mindset as a teenager. Just speak their language.
Just speak their language.
Salma will barely talk to me, so I guess Jala is our only hope. God help us.
God abandoned us a long time ago. We live in hell.
That's the positive attitude I know and love, Tyler, dear. Go see what's going on at the park, Jala. Hopefully what you've done is enough.
Come on, Jala. Alright, let's go see what's up with Soundy at the park.
Jala, my guest of honor, welcome!
What's this about?
Maybe he's got some kindergartners for you to fight this time. Which would you rather fight? One giant 5-year-old or 10 Aishas, but she's kindergarten sized?
Jala, you don't yet know your place in Barefoot's future, do you?
No.
I brought you here to test my cup leader's mettle, and you defeated them all. You showed them that they aren't ready, how much they still needed me. By crushing them, you've crushed the dissent inside, which only distracts from Barefoot and from my teachings. Thank you, Jala. I truly couldn't have done it without you.
Come on. Donato. Cece. Salma. Salma, you cannot be okay with this.
Sometimes it's the devil you know?
At least we'll still have a skate park with Soundy.
Will you? You can't trust him. He's not even hiding it.
We know a thing or two about broken trust. It sucks.
Don't you see? It's already too late. You broke their spirits for me, and thus the future of Barefoot is secure under my care.
Under your thumb, you mean?
Fear not, Jala. There's always room for you here, right by my side.
Whoops, I'm going the wrong way. Alright, let's leave the skate park. But the idea for me is I just want to kind of get... I got a long way to go. 14 months before going on this cruise. But I have realized that over the last couple years...
Soundy's still on his throne.
With my
and the kids
just...
are more committed than ever.
Like I said yesterday, my lackadaisical skills...
Congratulations, Jala. You somehow found a way to make a bad situation? Oh, I don't know why I was delusional enough to think getting you involved would be a good idea. You emanate disaster.
Jeez, Tyler. I'm sorry that I'm not amazing at emotionally manipulating a bunch of indoctrinated kids.
No, that really isn't your area, is it? You have much more experience with exes.
I get that you're disappointed, but I tried. I really did.
I know you did, okay? God, the worst day.
Yeah, why are you so angry at us?
I was being unfair, which is not an apology. It's an acknowledgement.
I accept your acknowledgement.
But I never should have asked for your help. The truth is, Jala, you're just a tourist. Nothing that happens here really matters to you. You can fix things or mess them up even more. Even if you do, you can just leave. You don't have to live with it. But I do.
Don't you think we need to have a real conversation, Tyler?
Why? So we can hurt each other some more?
Wow.
I'm doing us both a favor. There's nothing to be salvaged here, so why bother diving into the wreck? Why don't we skip to the end? Save ourselves the inevitable disappointment.
Tyler.
Goodbye, Jala.
Wow. That's some anger right there. I mean, I get the anger, but boy, it's like, geez, really? You know, but I've just been really lazy the last couple years, ever since my kid went to college. And you know, it used to be I'd go out and like shoot hoops with him and stuff like that and stay somewhat active, and it just hasn't been there. And then COVID came around. We didn't go out much at all during COVID, so it's like, and when I say I mean like, we didn't go to a mall for almost 2 years after COVID started. We were very paranoid about it. So when we went on our first trip, it was 2 years later, and we went to Vegas in February of 2022 for my wife's birthday.
You cannot just say that and then leave me in suspense.
No, it's nothing bad. And your Amma should be here when we... I just wanted you to brace yourself.
You get that this is worse than saying nothing, right?
Oops. Just be nice to Amma tomorrow, okay, Jalapataka? And try your best to stay calm.
That seems bad. We're being put on the spot for something bad. But the idea is I want to be in boat shape.
You've been meeting Jala
Like, I don't want to be...
week?
I don't want to be, like, hulked out, right?
Dripping with sexual tension, barely disguised as a psychodrama battle?
What can I say? I don't like to follow the crowd.
You really think you're better than us, don't you?
Andale.
No, they're right. You've said as much, Tyler, repeatedly.
Wow, Irfan. Speaking up for yourself. I didn't know you had it in you.
You think we're pathetic. You've made it pretty clear.
Just be honest, Tyler.
Honesty? You want honesty? Fine. I'm jealous, okay? I know I shouldn't be. It's not even about you. But she chose every one of you over me. I was never enough for her.
Tyler.
I am that petty. Is that what you wanted to hear? I'm still hung up on her, even after everything. You think I think I'm better than you? You're pathetic? What a goddamn joke. Jala only dumped the rest of you once.
Wow. Well, this can't be good. This
You're
can't
finally
be
awake?
good.
I've already had 3 cups of tea, a walk, a long chat with the neighbor, and solved the cryptic crossword in the paper.
It should be illegal to be so cheerfully productive in the morning.
Fresh air and good digestion are necessary to any enterprise, even a criminal one.
I always suspected she was a mob boss.
Well, if the very concept of morning is too much for you, I don't know how you're going to face the rest of this conversation.
Oh no, this sounds bad.
Wait, Dad was both cryptic and ominous last night. Amma's extras, all signs point to imminent disaster.
Maybe you should drink some more tea, Jala.
Maybe I should just assume the brace position. You know, like in a plane crash.
Wouldn't be the worst idea.
Arvind, my mother is coming to Timber Hills.
Oh, that explains it.
Explains what exactly?
Tati is the only person who terrifies Mom. It's like a switch flips and she turns into this insecure little girl wanting approval. Everything has to be perfect. Nothing is good enough. Especially not us.
Jala? You had a grand insight to share?
I forgot. She swore she'd never leave Bangalore for anywhere with worse weather.
Which rules out pretty much the entire northern hemisphere, much less the Pacific Northwest. We thought...
Well, your Patti might not be the most traditional Indian grandmother.
But she's still an Indian grandmother.
Did you really think she'd miss her eldest grandchild's wedding?
Yeah. Maybe we should have seen this coming.
Speaking of which, Aruni's still avoiding you, isn't she?
Aren't older sisters supposed to be the mature ones?
You said I should give them their own space and that they'd figure things out in their own time.
Well, I still think it has its merits.
My mother's flight lands tomorrow, Arvind. Tomorrow!
Had its merits, I should say. I fully agree. Circumstances have somewhat overtaken us.
I'm putting an end to this nonsense. Jala, it's time to make Kiribat.
Okay. Well, we need to cook that, but right now I'm going to go ahead and close it out because it's time to get back to work. But we had a good session. I'm not going to complain. We will be back tonight. Change up in the schedule. I had Spider-Man on for tonight. I'm actually probably going to do Persona 3 Reloaded. And that may be tonight and tomorrow night. We'll see. We might do Final Fantasy tomorrow, and we might do Spider-Man tomorrow, but we're definitely doing Persona 3 Reloaded tonight. Been waiting for this remaster to come out for a long time, or remake. So I'm curious. The reviews have been a bit all over, so I want to see how that's going to go. That being said, we will be back, like I said, tonight. We should have a stream tomorrow as well, and then next week we'll start getting everything back on course. My goals are to keep you guys informed with how the workouts are going. Now, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to admit this on air. I'm like 157. That's heavy for me. 157 pounds is super heavy for me. I have never weighed that much in my entire life. Now, some will say, hey, man, you're 5'6". You're just under 160 pounds. That's pretty good. Yeah, except it's sort of doughy, and I don't like doughy. I want to, and like I said, I don't want to be hulked out. I don't want to be shredded. What I want to be is, I want to look fit, like a little muscular, but very toned out, like very defined. Like I could see the cuts of my muscle, and I could see, like stuff sits and doesn't hang. You know what I mean? So we'll see where that goes though. The goal is hopefully I can burn. I would like to, if it was me, I would like to either lose about 15 pounds of that. Maybe 20. 135 was probably my most comfortable weight. Now again, I'm used to being rail thin. So But I wouldn't mind staying the same way if I can turn this stuff into more muscle and burn off some fat. So maybe lose like 10, but turn 10 of it into like some muscle and get it nice and defined. So, you know, I can feel my deltoids from what I did last night. I can feel my triceps. I definitely can feel my quads from the squats and the leg lifts that I did. So, I definitely want to keep working on that. So that's the goal. We'll see where it goes from here, but that's the goal. So anyways, until next time, thanks everybody for watching. Have a great afternoon, evening. We'll see you next time. Bye.